Good afternoon, everybody. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me share the screen first. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, like previous class, we are going to again solve at least 10 to 12 problems from today's lecture. So, in that question you can see here in the screen. That question came in NET 2013 December exam. The question is basically asking that uh, the gases like sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide were reacted separately with chlorine monofluoride. As you know, chlorine monofluoride, it can act as a interhalogen compound, right? Interhalogen compound. Interhalogen compound. Under ambient condition, the major products expected from the two reactions respectively are what? That you have to identify. The gases sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide were reacted separately with chlorine monofluoride. Under ambient conditions, the major products expected from the two reactions respectively. So in this question, it is already there in R.P. Sarkar volume 2. You just, if you look at that book, it is already mentioned that the reactions of sulfur dioxide with chlorine monofluoride as well as sulfur trioxide with chlorine monofluoride. So here, first you write down the two reaction over here. So what is the expected product? So when sulfur dioxide it reacts with chlorine monofluoride, what we expect? ClF. So both are having gaseous compound. And the second reaction is again SO2 plus, sorry, it is SO2, it is SO3, yes, it is SO3 plus chlorine monofluoride. Then what is the product? Anybody? You just think. So in general, in these both these two reactions, you will get the addition product, not any kind of substitution product. Okay, so you will get addition product. So that means when sulfur dioxide react with chlorine monofluoride, it produces sulfuryl fluoride chloride. Okay, so what is the structure? Sulfuryl fluoride chloride. So that is, you will able to get the addition product, that is SO2ClF, sulfuryl fluoride chloride. So if you try to draw the structure, so here the central atom is sulfur and there is S double bond O, then S double bond O, and you have one side there is a chlorine atom, another side it is chlorine atom. Okay, it is a kind of distorted tetrahedral type of structure. Okay, is it clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
further, yeah, you just next think about the next reaction. So again, as I already mentioned, you will get a kind of addition product. Okay, so addition product means, so that is also you just write down SO3 ClF. So what is the name of this compound? Anybody tell me? It is what?
Sulfuric chlorofluoride.
Sulfuric chlorofluoride. So what is the structure then? What is the structure? So here also central atom is sulfur. You have two oxygen is there like that, and one side is like occupied by chlorine, and another side is occupied by chlorine like this. This is the structure. Okay. So if you think that, so I think option D is the correct answer, and rest of the other three options are not acceptable. Okay, very good. Next, yes, the question is quite relevant question. You can see here they are asking about the solid state structure of aluminum fluoride. Okay, aluminum fluoride, as you know, in general, the molecular formula it is AlF3. Okay, so they are asking the what is the solid state structure of aluminum fluoride. Did you remember that we have already talked about the structure of solid state structure of AlCl3 aluminum trichloride and solution state structure of aluminum trichloride? Did you remember? You just go back and check your notebook. It is already there. Not exactly the same question. The structure of aluminum chloride, solid state structure of aluminum chloride, and solution state structure of aluminum fluoride. It is already there. So when this kind of question is asking, you can see here that the solid state structure means the three-dimensional structure, and as you know, as I already mentioned, like aluminum trichloride, aluminum fluoride is also having octahedral arrangement in three-dimensional structure. That is why which causes high melting point of aluminum fluoride. Okay, so if you just look at all the structure over here, this is the dimeric form. It is not acceptable. It is acceptable if they asking the solution state structure. Okay, and this is also not acceptable. Then option C is acceptable because you can see here there are octahedral kind of arrangement is there. Okay, so option C is the correct answer. Next, okay, that question came from lanthanide series element. They are asking about the ground state form of samarium 3 plus and europium 3 plus ion. Try to calculate the first. You have to know what is the valence electronic configuration of samarium. Samarium, the atomic number of samarium, I think it is 62, right? Yes, it is 62. And if you look at the electronic valence and electronic configuration, it is like xenon, then you have 4f6, 4f6, 5d0, 6s2, 5d0, 6s2. Okay, so accordingly you find out it is samarium present in 0 state, then accordingly when if it is samarium plus 3 ion or 3 plus ion, so for that case what will be the valence electron configuration of samarium 3 plus ion? It is xenon, then you have 4f5, so 5d0 as well as 6s2 also 0. So 2 electron removed from 6s orbital and another 1 electron removed for 4f orbital. So if you just try to find out the total spin value, you can see that the total spin value is coming around 5 by 2. So this is the 4f orbital, and as I already mentioned, it contains total 5 unpaired electron. So 5 unpaired electron is present. So if you try to find out the total spin, so total spin is how much? It is n into s, right? Number of unpaired electron 5 into spin value, that is equals to half. So obviously we will get 5 by 2. Okay. So therefore, if you try to find out the total angular momentum value, that is capital L, how can you get? Capital L is equals to summation of ml. Okay. So then you can see here it is plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, then 0 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3. These are the ml value. So accordingly you will get plus 3 into 1, so it is plus 3, plus 2 into 1, so it is plus 2, plus 1 into 1, it is plus 1, so 0, then 1 into minus 1, so it is minus 1. So obviously from there you will get, so it is 5. Now if the value L is coming 5, so what will be the spectroscopic term? It suggests that,
H.
yes, it is
H.
H. Now then you have to find out spin multiplicity value. From there first you find out spin multiplicity value, 2s plus 1, so it is coming around 3 or 6. Yes, I think it is 6. So 2 goes out and you will get 6. So then what is the coupling constant value? That is J, capital J equals to, that will vary from L plus S to L minus S. Now as it is less than half fill, so definitely if you just put the value over here, so L value is coming 5, so 5 plus S value is coming 5 by 2 up to, so it is around 5 minus 5 by 2. So therefore from there you will get two values. That means so it is 5 into 2, 10. So 15 divided by 2 dot dot dot, we will get the lowest value, that is so 5 by 2. So as I already mentioned, it is less than 5 by 2. So the ground state term would be this one you have to consider. So it is sextet H 5 by 2. Now if you look at here, so in case of samarium 3 plus, so option that part is matching, absolutely matching, right? Now similarly you just find out what about the ground state term of europium 3 plus ion. So europium, uh, the atomic number of europium, it is 63. So accordingly the ground state electronic configuration is xenon, then 4f7 5d0 6s2, 4f7 5d0 6s2. So when it is europium plus 3 ion, so the ground valence electronic configuration would be 4f6, right? Yes, so it is 4f6, xenon 4f6. So therefore accordingly if you just try to find out the total spin value, from there you will get S value equals to 6 by 2, spin multiplicity value, that is also you will get 2 into 6 by 2 plus 1, so it is coming around 7. Further if you try to calculate the total angular momentum value, capital L, that is coming around, if you put all the value, it is coming around 3. So that relates to F term. So the J value, as it is also less than half field, so it is that value will coming around L plus S to L minus S. So you have to consider L minus S, L plus S2, L minus S. So that is L value is coming around. L value is coming around how much? You can see that it is coming around 3, and S value it is 6 by 2. So put the value over here, and 3 minus 6 by 2. So you have to consider the lowest one because it is less than half field. So it is coming around 6, and the lower one is 0. So the ground state term of europium 3 plus ion is heptate F0. So option B is the correct answer. Is it clear, everybody?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
আগের
Sir.
কোশ্চেন সমস্যা ছিল।
আগের কোশ্চেনটা
স্যার ওই স্যার ডি নম্বর অপশনটা হবে না কেন?
না, ডি নম্বর অপশনটা এখানে দেখা, এটা একটা হচ্ছে তোমার একটা লেয়ারে আছে, মানে একটা ওয়ান ডিরেকশনে এগোচ্ছে না, এটা ওয়ান ডিরেকশনে। যদি তুমি ধরো এটা এক্স ডিরেকশন, এটা যদি ওয়াই ডিরেকশন ধরো, পুরো এটা কিন্তু এক্স ডিরেকশনে আছে, কিন্তু কি কোশ্চেনটা দেখো, এটা থ্রি ডাইমেনশনালি এক্স ওয়াই জেড প্রত্যেকটা ডিরেকশনে আছে, বুঝতে পারলে?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, বুঝি।
হ্যাঁ, সেই জন্য অপশন সিটা অ্যাকসেপ্টেবল।
ওকে স্যার।
Okay, this is very easy question. We have already discussed all these things inside the class. Next question is basically came from alkaline, not actually alkaline earth metal. Yes, this particular question came from alkaline earth metal as well as organometallic chemistry. So you can see here the orbital interaction given in this particular figure. So that interaction, that sorts of interaction, you can see that there is a sp3 orbital and there is a s orbital. Now which kind of interaction is present out of these four molecules? So first one is methyl aluminum interaction in aluminum hexamethyl compound, or boron hydrogen interaction of diboron molecule, or you can say methyl lithium interaction with tetralithium tetramethyl compound, or ethyl magnesium interaction in ethyl magnesium bromide compound. So this particular example is also there in RP Sarkar volume 2. This particular MO, you can see that orbital interaction, it is present in this organometallic compound tetralithium tetramethyl compound, okay, CH4CH3 whole for this compound, okay. In this particular compound, you can see that it is this kind of orbital interaction is basically indicates the 4 center 2 electron interaction, because 2 electron is present over here. So this kind of interaction, it is what is called 4 center 2 electron interaction. But as you know, in case of diboron, this kind of that banana bond is 3 center 2 electron interaction, but here it is a kind of 4 center 2 electron interaction, and this takes place in tetralithium tetramethyl compound. Now here this sp3, that orbital is basically present in this methyl that CH3 orbital, okay, carbon orbital, okay. sp3 hybrid orbital is of carbon, while the 3s orbital are the three surroundings of the lithium atom. Okay, all these orbital relates to the methyl group, and this s orbital relates to the orbital of lithium. So that's why option C is the correct answer. Okay, next question. That question is basically, you can see here, also came from lanthanide series element. A comparison of the valence electron configuration of the element samarium and europium suggests that samarium is a better one electron reductant than europium. Samarium is a better one electron oxidant than europium. Facile oxidation state is +2 for both the elements. Both of these display similar kind of redox behavior. We have now just discussed the electronic configuration, right? Just go back. Samarium and europium, their valence electronic configuration is xenon 4f6 5d06s2. In case of europium, it is 4f7 5d06s2, right? Now here you can see that question came in NET 2014 June exam.
হ্যালো স্যার,
হ্যাঁ বলো
স্যার
অ্যান্সার।
সামারিয়ামের যে ইলেকট্রনিক কনফিগারেশন এটা তো 6s2, আমি যদি 6s1 4f7 লিখি তাহলে তো এটা মানে স্টেবল হয় কনফিগারেশনটা।
সামারিয়াম
গ্রাউন্ড স্টেটের কথা বলছি, হ্যাঁ স্যার।
না, এখানে অনেক কিছু ব্যাপার আছে। ওকে,
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে,
বুঝতে পারলে এখানে
মানে
অনেক
5d অরবিটালটা থাকার কারণে।
হ্যাঁ 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 হ্যাঁ, এটা পসিবল না, কারণ 4f আর 6s এর মধ্যে এনার্জি গ্যাপ হিউজ। সেই জন্য ইজিলি 4s ইলেকট্রন কিন্তু 6s ইলেকট্রন কিন্তু 4f এ যাবে না।
ঠিক
It
আছে।
requires more energy. Okay, now tell me what is the answer. A comparison of valence electron configuration of the element samarium and europium suggests that samarium is better one electron reductant than europium. Samarium is better one electron oxidant than europium. Facile oxidation state of +2 for both the elements. As you can see that both are lanthanide elements, their common oxidation state is +3, right? So option C is not acceptable. Facile oxidation state is +2. It is not acceptable. Both these display similar redox behavior. What do you think? Anybody, Saurabh?
স্যার এটা তো মানে সামারিয়ামের তো হাফ ফিল্ড নেই, তো ইউরোপিয়াম তো একদম কমপ্লিটলি হাফ ফিল্ড আর একটা ফুল ফিল্ড আছে।
Samarium.
সামারিয়াম তো 4f6, তাহলে একটা ইলেকট্রন লাগে হাফ ফিল্ড হতে।
আচ্ছা,
ইউরোপিয়াম
আর ইউরোপিয়াম? See, if you add extra electron on samarium, you can see that electron goes to 4f orbital, right? Yes or
Yes
no?
sir, yes sir.
So that means that will, half fill cell, right, after getting one electron, and as it is more stable. On the other hand, if you look at europium, it has already half fill cell is there. Okay, 4f7 is there. So that means if you look at the option 1, samarium is better one electron reductant than europium. Reductant money
অক্সিডেশন নাম ইলেকট্রন গেইন করা।
yes. So electron দেওয়া মানে কি রিডাকশন, তাই না? ইলেকট্রন যদি লুজ হয় সেটাকে বলে অক্সিডেশন প্রসেস, তাই না? আর ইলেকট্রন যদি অ্যাকসেপ্ট হয় সেটাকে বলে রিডাকশন। হ্যাঁ, রিডাকশন প্রসেস। তো So obviously, I think option A is the correct answer. What do you think? On the other hand, Samaria, that European, it has already that 4f cell is already half filled, right? Stable configuration. So that means, okay, let me check. What is the answer? Yes, yes, yes. So samarium can accept one electron and become half filled. So it is better oxidant. Yes. So option, I think option B is the correct answer. Okay, not A, because you just samarium. If you try to write down the electronic configuration, you have xenon, then 4f6, 5d, 5d is 0, then 6s2. In case of europium, so it is xenon, then you have 4f7, 5d0, 6s2. This is the valence electronic configuration. Now, as I already mentioned that samarium, it can accept one electron and become half filled, right? So that's why it can act as a better oxidant. মানে অপরকে অক্সিডাইজ করবে করবে নিজে রিডিউস হবে, সেই জন্য সামারিয়াম ইজ বেটার
স্যার
ওয়ান ইলেকট্রন।
অক্সিডাইজিং এজেন্টের মতো কাজ
হ্যাঁ
করবে।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, অপরকে অক্সিডাইজ করবে বা নিজে রিডিউস হবে। ওকে, মানে অপরের থেকে ইলেকট্রনটা নিতে পারবে, সেই জন্য সামারিয়াম ইজ বেটার ওয়ান ইলেকট্রন অক্সিডেন্ট দেন ইউরোপিয়ান। So option B is the correct answer. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that question came from symmetry part. The results of the product C2 axis into CY axis equals to what? For 4 marks question. C2 x into C2y, মনে পড়ছে ক্লাসে করানো হয়েছিল, equals to what? C2x means, if you try to write down based on matrix representation, then what is the value of C2x? Anybody? C1, C2, then revision class, where is that?
Sir, 1 0 0 0 minus 1 0 0 0 minus 1.
Okay, okay, wait. Uh, this is atomic structure revision. This is okay, okay, yes, whatever you 1 0 0, then 0,
0 minus 1 0.
then
0 0 minus 1.
yes, this is the matrix representation of C2x axis. On the other hand, what about C2y? So it is minus 1 0 0, then it is 0 1 0, then it is 0 0 minus 1, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now if you just multiply this 3 by 3 order 2 matrix, this is also 3 by 3 order matrix. So what is the result? So I think you will found that it is minus 1 0 0, then 0 minus 1 0, and 0 0 1. So which suggests that it is nothing but C2Z axis. Okay. So option C is the correct answer. Is it okay? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So as you know, what about the matrix representation of center of symmetry? It is -1, 0, 0, 0, -1, 0, then 0, 0, -1, right? Then what about sigma xy plane? So the matrix representation of sigma xy plane, if you remember, so it is 1, 0, 0, then 0, 1, 0, then 0, 0, -1. Okay. And what about E? It is identity symmetry element. So all are having same. Nothing change will be occurred. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that question was also very important question. So the main products of the reaction of equimolar quantities of xenon hexafluoride and sodium nitrate are what? So the reaction between xenon hexafluoride, sorry, not tetrafluoride, it is xenon hexafluoride with sodium nitrate NaNO3. What is the product? This is the reaction of xenon fluoride with sodium nitrate. It is already there in that book, R.P. Sarkar Volume 2. For the preparation of this particular compound, what is that? Yes, xenon oxofluoride compound. Yesterday we have already talked about the acidity order of some xenon fluoride and xenon oxofluoride, right?
Yes, sir.
So that is also this reaction. That reaction is particularly involved when this dry sodium nitrate treated with the xenon hexafluoride in stainless steel apparatus at 70 degree centigrade temperature. In that book, it is clearly written. So it will provide one important xenon oxofluoride, that is what is called XCOF4. Along with that, you will get some byproduct, that is sodium chloride, as well as FNO2. Okay, FNO2. That is nitrile fluoride. Okay, the last compound, that is FNO2, is nitrile fluoride. So that particular reaction is basically involved for the preparation of xenon oxofluoride like XCOF4 compound. Okay. Now if you add extra sodium nitrate, so in that particular question you can see here the main product of the reaction equimolar quantity. So that means if you take one equivalent of xenon hexafluoride and another one equivalent of sodium nitrate, you will get this product. But if you just change this ratio of the reactant, then what is the expected product? So if you take excess amount of, or you can say greater than one equivalent of sodium nitrate along with xenon fluoride, xenon hexafluoride, you will get different product. You will get another xenon oxofluoride compound, that is XeO2F2 plus sodium chloride as a byproduct plus, as I already mentioned, the first reaction, that is called nitrile fluoride FNO2. You just read all this preparation method as well as the reactions of xenon. Clear? That is extra. So that means if you just check So I think option A is the correct answer. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So next, coming to the next question. Yes, I have already taught these things. Crown ether, right? 12 crown 4 ether binds with the alkali metal ion in the following order: lithium, then sodium, then potassium, cesium. It is due to the right size of the cation, change in entropy being positive, conformational flexibility of crown ether, or hydrophobicity of the crown ether. Which option is the correct answer?
Sir, option A, right size of cation.
Yes, one more important part is that the size of the cavity of the crown ether, right? Yes. Is there any option is you just check once. Change in entropy being positive, conformational flexibility of the crown ether, all these things. What do you think? Yes.
Sir, option A take on.
Option A is the correct answer. Yes. So if we just try to draw the structure of 12 crown 4 ether, it is like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yes, it is 12 crown 4 ether. So the binding affinity of lithium plus ion of this particular ether is higher, and this sort of binding is basically depends on the ring size of this right size of the cation as well as the cavity size of this particular cyclic ether. Okay, so option A is the correct answer. So next, another important question. Yes, the question is asking that gel permeation chromatography can be used to separate which of the following? জেল পারমিয়েশন ক্রোমাটোগ্রাফি। আচ্ছা, তোমরা ক্রোমাটোগ্রাফি নাম শুনেছো?
Yes, sir.
আচ্ছা, তো জেল পারমিয়েশন ক্রোমাটোগ্রাফি এটা হচ্ছে একটা আলাদা মেথড can be used to separate which of the following: lanthanides, alkaline earth metal, fatty acid, or low molecular weight peptides. Which option is the correct answer? So gel permeation chromatography is basically a size exclusion chromatography. Okay, that chromatography is basically separates the analytes on the basis of size. Okay, so that's why if you look at the
Fatty acid
option,
নিয়ে হবে answer.
yes. So if you look at the option C and D, you can see here the size difference in fatty acid and low molecular weight of peptides is greater than by using this. So option, I think option C is the correct answer. Okay, option C and D. Okay, next, yes. So this is the last question of today's class. Okay, so tomorrow we'll discuss again this kind of question. আচ্ছা, এনি কোশ্চেন, এনি প্রবলেম আপ টু দিস? কোনো কোশ্চেনের অ্যান্সার বুঝতে পারছো না?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে, সবাই তোমরা অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স দিয়ে দাও। অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স।
স্যার গত দিনে স্যার একটা একটু প্রবলেম ছিল।
কোন কোশ্চেনটা বলো?
স্যার ওই একটা কোশ্চেন ছিল, কনসিডার ফলোইং ল্যান্থনাইড আয়ন, এদের মধ্যে কোনটা স্পিন অনলি ভ্যালু ক্লোজেস্ট?
আচ্ছা, আমি দেখাচ্ছি, তুমি বল। Yes, this one, right? Yes, consider the following lanthanide ion: neodymium, gadolinium, and dysprosium. The magnetic moment closest to the spin-only value. আমি কি বলেছিলাম? Yes, gadolinium, the spin-only value as well as observed value is exactly matching, right? In case of neodymium, it is showing that how much? Okay, let me check. Okay. Okay, just let me share the screen. So is it visible? So you can see here that gadolinium, the spin only value as well as observed value is perfectly matching, right? Now if you just look at the neodymium, the spin only value is coming around 3.9. You can see that it is coming around 3.9, but the observed value it is 3.5 to 3.6. Okay, okay, sorry, it is quite huge difference is there. Okay, so that means yes, I think option so only gadolinium is the correct answer, right? Yes. So it is coming around 7.92. In case of gadolinium, it is coming around 7.92 for magneton. So yes, option B is the correct answer. Yes, you just correct it. So option B, option C, as well as option D is not acceptable. Okay, any question? Anybody?
No sir.
Okay. So if there is no question, all of you just give your attendance and then you can leave.
হ্যালো স্যার।
Yes.
স্যার ওই যে প্র্যাকটিস সেটগুলির যে আনসারগুলি একটু দিয়ে দিলে ভালো ছিল, তাহলে ম্যাচ করা যেত।
ওকে, ঠিক আছে, আমি ঠিক আছে, কালকে আধা ঘন্টা তাহলে ওইটা নিয়ে ডিসকাস করব তোমাদের সঙ্গে, তোমাদের প্র্যাকটিস সেটগুলো নিয়ে। ওকে।
ওকে স্যার।